Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is the girl group Flow. Flow did a magazine article, I think it's about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, called NME 100. It's like NME 100 most artists to watch out for in 2023. I think that was the title of the article. And stuff like that. I'm not going to read all of the article. I'm just going to read some of the article to you, and then I'm also going to talk about the new collab that Flo did with Stormzy. I think his name is Stormy or Stormzy, called Hide and Seek. I'm going to talk about that. But the first part of the video, like I said, I'm going to talk about the interview and stuff. I'm going to read to you a little summary of what the writer of the article said about Flo, and then I'm also going to read a couple of summarize a couple of clips that they talked about what they wanted to do in 2023. I'm going to pause this video and then I'm going to bring it up. Okay, it says it says it says proving that lightning could strike more than once. A single immature and not my job only boasted the furor since NME spoke with the girls in April for their first ever interview. They have appeared on Later with Josie Harlan and Jimmy Fallon Live. Amassed over 200,000 new TikTok followers, have been nominated for Best Newcomer at the Moby Awards, won the 2023 Brit Rising Star Award, the first group to ever do so. While each girl brings her own distinct personality, the power of Flow truly lies in their harmonies, friendship, where historic girl groups might have appointed themselves nicknames or specific roles from the off. The balance of Flow follows the trajectory of a girl's allowed or eternal, trusting that there is strength in the feeling of equal petting collective millennialism. With only six original songs released and an array of note perfect covers that build up their early social following, Flow has become the vessel upon which listeners can pin hopes of British R&B bright future. There could be no other choice to top the 2023 edition of the EMA 100, a bumper list of all of the most exciting new artists on the planet. Right now, though, Flo are three early 20 girls in their comfies, sitting poised and patient amidst a flurry storm of hair, makeup, and wardrobe. Travel to our crown school in London has been delayed due to snowfall, and everything is running several hours behind. Picking its way through the chaos, EME finds its moments with each of these girls in whatever lewd possible, trying to get a sense of what it feels like to be part of one of the most talked about new girl groups. Uh, it says wrapping up her own shoe, Joy carefully picks her way across her room in heels and under uh, strictly instructions to move carefully in her pristine white mid-dress. Getting used to shoots, she says, has been the biggest curveball of their journey. I didn't know the amount of people that go into this, she says, gesturing around the room. I'm big. I'm begin and drifting around the room. In the beginning, I really hated it and never thought the pictures were good, but I'm becoming a bit more confident with it. With shoots, music videos, even there's anxiety. Even there's no anxiety anymore. Live performances are a different story. And then they talked about she's the daughter of an Olympic sprinter, Stephanie Douglas, Jordan's high school family and traits and stuff like that, and about her childhood and kids growing up. So I'm gonna kind of just skip over that part. And then Renee says her little part. The star package, as Renee puts it, meant being hands-on, involved in flow from the very beginning, pushing against the assumptions that girl groups merely concede to the business plan of older Seagal men. Everyone who works with us is amazing, but we fight to be involved in everything, right from our EP 2021's The Lead. We made a presentation to show the label, this is what we want to release. This is what it's going to look like. This is the timeline. When people see greatness from three young black women, praise our management and our team. Uh, okay, I already read that part. Okay, I read that part. Okay, if 2022 was their big introduction to the world, 2023 is going to be the year where flow goes goes to a stratospheric. Throughout it all, they insist that their early hype is motivated rather than pressuring. We just don't think about it. Last Renee, people have said like, "Oh, your music is nostalgic but fresh." Great. We grew up listening to R&B that our moms played us, but we of course have our own generation and our own peers. Whatever sounds good, we just roll with it. Um, Okay, this is talking about the album. This is the part that I really wanted to read. There is a small matter of their debut album. While they have been experimenting with legendaries like U.S. producers such as Dog Child, Brandy, Monica, Whitney Houston, they've also stuck close to their homegrown producers and artists like Mink, Little Mix, Mabel, Beyonce, whose whose Aquaman eye has been there from the beginning. Set for release later in 2023, it hopes that the album will be a natural flow from the lead of their debut EP. It will be very much flow in their R&B bag, but we're trying to touch on some more hard-hitting topics. And this is what the reader said of the work in progress tracks that the NME is lucky enough to hear. There are two that immediately stand out. One super upbeat, self-relenting pop track feels destined for its own TikTok dance trend, while another currently scheduled as their next single employs a hip-hop classic come full circle of the sound that influenced the group flow. That's the article that I read. It made the video a little bit longer than what I want, but anyway, I just want to read that article, and then when that article, like I said, I kind of summarized most majority of it and read some of it. Now on to the song. The song with Stormy is a slow acoustic R&B type of song. It starts off with the girls harmonizing, and then Stormy comes in with his rap verse, and then on the second verse, you can hear Jorah's, yeah, I think his name is Georgia. Georgia's soft, low tone, because Georgia has that unique. I think somebody said alto or menzo voice. Well, she can go a low tone, and she can also hit those high notes. But anyway, she's like a low high alto or something like that. But anyway, she comes in with her low verse, and then while she's singing her verse, Renee and Stella in the background doing the background vocals, and then Renee comes in with her sultry voice on her verse, which is the second verse, and then the other two girls are harmonizing, and then Stella comes in midway and sings her verse, and then Stormy and Stella comes in singing, and then Stella does the background while Stormy does a little vocal singing rap, and then he goes back to the rap, and then all of them harmonize together, and the song just plays out with the acoustic guitar and the acoustic guitar sound of the music. And like I say, it's a slow slow type of melody type of ballad song. It sounds real good. Now I did I did listen to both last night. I listened to the original one. The original one is good, but you could tell that Flo added Flo added a little more balance and a little more flair to the song. So I really did like Seek and Destroy. Now I've heard of this Stormy guy before, but I've never listened to his music. But I did like the remix that he did with Flo and stuff like that. So that's all I have for this video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.